Hello everyone, it's Carolina here. So I have my client here ready for a hand treatment. So y'all watched me get a hand treatment earlier from one of the estheticians. So now I'm going to be performing a hand treatment. So we're gonna start off by soaking your hands. So go ahead and put your hands in the bowl there. All right, so she's gonna soak her hands for a little bit. And the first step is cleansing, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and cleanse her hands. So we're gonna do one hand at a time. I love your nails.
Thank you.
Really cute. You see that? That's teal right there. Y'all already know. If y'all know me, that's my favorite color.
You're so pretty.
So how much pressure do you like during your service? You like soft, firm,
I like a
medium?
good medium.
Medium? Okay.
Medium to firm, only because I'm a working woman. I use these hands and they get tired.
You work where?
I said I'm a working woman, so they get tired.
Oh, yeah. All right, go ahead and put that hand in there.
Hold on. Working with a mom. Was that what that was? Or no? I'm showing my age. It's a chalk. You talking about something working with a monster? That is not that at all. No, that was go-go. Remember? Working with a monster. See, y'all not my age and y'all not from your age. You're definitely showing your age, honey. That's I know. Oh, he right there.
Alright, go ahead and soak for me again. Next, we're going to go in with a body scrub to exfoliate her hands. So go ahead and soak in there for a minute. I got the spatula. Oh, thank you, girl. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the spatula. And honestly, we really don't need too much. I'm just gonna put a small amount and save the next one for the other hand. How does that feel?
Nice.
Yeah?
I love a good scrub.
Awesome.
I want to smell it so bad.
You're gonna love the smell of the Paraffin wax. It smells really good. Paraffin wax? I have an accent, so I say it weird, right? How are you supposed to say it? Paraffin? Paraffin? My goodness, I'm tripping over my words right now. I gotta say it right, because like one day when I was working, right? This was back in the day when I worked at Aldi's. I was like stocking yogurt, and then the girl was like, it's not yogurt, it's yogurt. And I'm like, what? And then I always pronounce it yogurt, like yogurt. And it's like yogurt. And I'm like, I don't know.
Never heard anybody say yogurt.
And in some ways, like, there's words that I like pronounce differently, and I'm like, oh, I gotta change my wording because it's the correct pronunciation, right, guys? Anyways, so I'm just doing a massage here. Right. And just loosen everything up, and then just have her soak right back into the water. Like that. Same thing on this side.
Oh, okay. Are you still looking for a space to work in? So, I may have a potential, depending on this work you guys are doing.
How's that feel? Does that feel okay?
Girlfriends, well, she's
Ooh, I am so excited for you girls. It's gonna feel amazing.
Everybody's
So
hands
soft.
went all soft.
Yes.
she may be interested in renting it out with somebody, or splitting it with somebody.
All right, I'm gonna have you relax. We're gonna do a little stretch
Also,
here.
a wealth of information. She does some medical spa services. She also
Right.
So
So I'm just gonna make sure I rub in that
she's very professional.
product here well. And then we're gonna have her soak, and then we're gonna do a rinse, right? So with the rinse.
She works there mainly in the evening. So if
All right, so what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna grab a hot towel. This will allow for the product to soak in. Right, so let me go ahead and grab that hot towel here.
You are already entrepreneur, respectful, responsible, and if y'all like it, maybe that could be a potential.
Now I'm just gonna test out like a small portion of the hot towel on your hand just to make sure that temperature is okay. If you could just put your arm out for me real quick. Does that feel okay? Awesome. All right. So you go ahead and remove your hands. I'm gonna put the bowl to the side here. Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and simply cover the both of the hands here. Make sure that product comes off. Feels nice and warm, yeah?
It's a little lukewarm, but
Yeah. Good. You don't know like exactly like how everybody's temperature reaction is, so it's always best to be warm than too hot, right? Awesome. So how you feeling already? I haven't started the Paraffin wax treatment yet. How's it feel? How's
it's
it
already
feel?
softer.
Soft, right? Soft. All right, so let me go ahead and get this wax treatment over here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and input the wax straight into the gloves, and then we're gonna apply the Paraffin wax with the gloves to your hands. Okay. So I'm just gonna stretch it out just a little bit, just so we have a little bit more space, right? All right. And this Paraffin wax smells amazing, y'all. It smells like strawberries and melons, and it smells amazing. Yes. So tell me, when you go to the salon, do they ever offer you this during the nail service?
Depends on where I go. But I don't go to normal salons anymore.
Yeah. How long do they normally take to do your nail set? Because I see you have long nails.
Depends on who I go to.
Yeah.
It just depends. Depends on what I decide to get. I usually get my nails short, so this is the first time I got my nails long.
All right. So what would you say is your favorite color application for your nails?
Well, I'm colorful, so I always usually get at least 2 to 3 colors. I don't have a favorite. Probably my least favorite is yellow, but pink, green, and blue are my favorite colors, so I always tend to get some type of variation of that. But this is probably the most basic color set I've done in a long time.
Perfect. And then, put one finger on the other.
Yeah.
There you go. You got it, girl. You got it. So we're going to go ahead and put the fingers right in there. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to spread that product up so it covers the hand. You feel that? Feeling okay? Awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to attach the mitten on. So what the mitten is going to do is going to allow the product to adhere and encapsulate that heat so that the skin is very soft, okay? Awesome. I'm so excited for you, girl. All right, so we're going to put that to the side. We're going to do the same thing on the other hand. And y'all can always do an add-on service if the client wants to get, let's say, a massage, right? Or even a clay mask. Now the clay mask, that's depending upon the client, right? So the client may have time, may not have time. So if they are on a time crunch, I would say just simply do a cleanser, exfoliate, and then apply the Paraffin wax. Now, if they do have the time, y'all more than welcome to do the clay mask. Keep in mind, for a clay mask treatment, it is going to take an additional 10 to 15 minutes out of the service. Okay? Now, I know she's on a time crunch, so right now we are just doing simply the service of the cleansing, the exfoliation, and the Paraffin wax. But she's already feeling the difference, y'all. And I'm loving her nails, y'all. Them nails are so cute. What do you plan to have for lunch today?
Yeah, I don't even know yet.
Oh,
Whoever just brought some food in, that food smelled real good.
Oh yeah, they be eating good. They have Sarku right here around the corner. They have Chipotle, they have Wingstop. They got, what else they got around here?
I'll probably eat it.
They got McDonald's, Burger King, but I'm not really trying to eat all that fast food every day, girl.
Yeah, it's better to bring in lunch.
They have a pupusaria place if you like pupusas.
I just had pupusa for the first time recently.
When? Really?
When I was getting my nails done, actually.
Are you joking? The first time, what flavor did you get? Did you get cheese,
The
beans?
pork one.
Oh, that's the best. You got hooked up because that's the best right there. All right, so we're gonna let that sit there for like, I would say like 5 minutes, not too long. They're just gonna go ahead and soak into her hands. Give it a little minute there. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of cleanup while we're waiting for that product to seep in. Okay, so once the product is ready to be removed, the only thing left to do is to remove the product and then apply another hot towel just to make sure that all that paraffin wax is fully removed. And then we're gonna use a cream to finalize the service with the hand massage, okay, y'all? So, yeah, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do a little bit of cleaning while we're waiting on this to soak in. So I will give you about like 5 minutes, girl. Just sit there, relax.
I'm gonna run away.
And I'll be right back, y'all. I'm just gonna go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I'm seeing, I'm probably running low on those little cups.
5, 6 a.m. after that's the time we're down, like chilling, wings, not ready for a proper event / overheating night. It's Saturday, so I need to know that. Yeah. And then Sunday was Sunday's birthday party outside. So right after that, I was like, y'all, and then it don't know that my stuff is good. So, hey, beautiful. How are you? All right. My skateboard. Hey, how are you?
So I did clean that off. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my
How do you feel about your brows?
Oh, I love they go through the hand motion, so your stuff should be all ready.
Am I in your way? Am I in your way?
Now, y'all, I'm about to switch out my gloves real quick. And let me make sure I got a hot towel prep.
You get to enjoy and not have to do anything for
No, I don't
me.
have to do no brows when doing my makeup.
But just in time for the weekend, huh?
Alright, we normally just do like 1 hot towel, but I'm gonna grab 2. The reason why is because at this time, we're gonna make sure that all that wax comes off of our hands, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this mitten here. I'm gonna prep my towel, right? Put it right underneath here. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove. Now, sometimes it slips right off with the gloves. Sometimes it doesn't. That is okay. That's perfectly normal, y'all. I'm just kind of rolling and rolling away. How's that feel? Ooh. A lot softer, right? So I'm gonna just have her there with one hand in the towel.
Oh, I smell all the berries now.
Ooh, you smell it. It smells good, girl.
Mhm.
I love that smell. It actually smells like melon and strawberries and what else? Banana. Do you remember those markers from back in the day? And that like
They have all
school
the
grade?
flavors.
Yeah, it smelled like. It probably smells like the which color would you
The
say?
red one.
Oh, for real? You
Or
remember?
the green one. The green one, actually.
Okay.
Like more in that melon.
So I'm just gonna allow her to like have her hands in. They're not too long because the hot towels aren't meant to stay hot for too long, right? They're pretty warm, but we're just gonna remove here, one hand at a time. Right. And then we're gonna flip her hand around, make sure the product is removed, which I do see it is removed. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use this wooden stick. I just wanna make sure there's nothing in the crevices here. Okay, good. So as you can tell, it depends on the method of the application if the paraffin wax comes off or not at the time of removal of the glove. All right, so next what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a hand massage. And that's to finalize the service, y'all. So, give me some feedback, How you feeling, girl?
I feel really smooth. The wax came off real easy.
Now, would you want to get this service again?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. How much time would you say you would make in order to book this service? Would you do it like once a week, twice a week? How many times would you say you would need this service?
I would like to get them with like my facials.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to come in just for a hand treatment.
Yes.
I would do it more as an add-on.
Absolutely, I totally agree. Did you hear that, y'all? So when you do come in for a facial, y'all can get an add-on of a hand treatment. Especially for those of y'all who work, you know, with your hands all day. There's different type of employment out there. So some of y'all may still be suffering with dry skin. I was just mentioning earlier to the last esthetician who was applying the products that when it's windy outside, my knuckles tend to get really dry, and I don't like that feeling. So the paraffin wax really helps with that. Anyone with eczema or very dry skin, they can also get this treatment. Go ahead and rub that in and show everyone your hands, girl. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? So soft, so hydrated. Y'all just come on in, book an appointment. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And the last word is for my client. What's your last words, girl?
Come get the service, girl.
Yay. All right, take care. Bye.